I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. The gas man. So I want to know how we get our badge back, though, right? It got taken from us. We still need a badge to inspect Arson, though. We're getting the cutscenes that show the crime beforehand again. Cool. Always loved those. Wonder if this is anything to do with that man that we saw talking to the psychiatrist before, right? His patient who set fire to a house with a woman and children? Quite weird to get an arson case like that, and now we're in Arson.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
Woo! Cole Phelps. Yeah.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Deserves that.
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk.
Okay.
End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden?
Who's my partner?
Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine.
Okay. Introverts.
Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
They burn.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened.
Okay.
Then go to
Oh, multiple.
4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective.
Duh.
Here. Both of you.
Bye.
Get out!
Why am I still sitting down? Get up. Got a new suit on. And
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a
fire. How do I
I wanna
leave?
put 'em down in one round.
This way. Hello. How are you? Are you German? Want a pork?
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so.
Oh, could see it.
Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
I don't blame
Quite
them.
a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
So the ice is going to melt. The fire brigade are here. It's cool. Wow, look at that car. That car's cool. That truck? What is the advantage of a convertible fire truck? Well, there's not exactly much here to investigate, is there? 9:11 a.m. Is it really up to like detectives to look at this shit? I guess they're the homeowners. It should be like fire marshals or some shit, shouldn't it?
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps.
Lol.
It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition.
Convenience.
Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs.
Well, that's
That's
suspicious.
the man in the house. In the ruins.
That is something the psychiatrist was saying
Lady's his wife.
to
Take a
the
look
students
Come on, Phelps.
about selling the drugs and making money for veterans.
From the newspaper.
And I was saying about him talking to some guy on the phone who was his patient about talking about arson. Yes, okay. There's connections there. Are we meant to have forgotten that? Do I talk to them or do I actually look around first? for anything.
Cop or caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
See if there is anything. Like he's looking in a bush. What's he looking at? Nothing. Ah. Right. Yeah, that's what we saw in the cutscene.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Insta Heat. Yeah, we know those guys. Matthew Ryan pops up a lot there. These guys are just crying about their house, right? There's no clues. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time.
Mm-hmm.
Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Psychiatrist man getting you out of town to burn down your house.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Gulliver's Travel Agency, never heard of them before. Can you tell me more about this competition?
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I don't see why that would be a lie.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won.
Okay.
It's the first time I ever won anything.
Can you tell me about the redevelopment for veteran houses?
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses.
Mm-hmm.
They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away.
Mm-hmm.
But I never bargained with them.
Never? Never bargained with them? You sure? Doubt.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
Ah.
Now you have to take the price regardless.
It's suspicious, isn't it?
I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing the other house.
All right.
If it's in the same area. If there's any connection.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family.
Bit late for that.
I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Right, let's go see if people will answer the phone to me. Still.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
I love they just hang up now.
How could I help, Detective?
No, still same tone.
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective.
That absolutely
Just
is
checking.
Walter from Fringe. Absolutely 100%.
The fund
The
is a
actor.
semi-government agency is established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Is he going to be in this game?
Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, we got some leads to go on from this house, but I think we maybe should look at the other one first too, right? See if there's any correlation, anything similar. Story of family home. Where is it? Is it like round the corner? Where are we in the map? Yes, we're in the middle of the maps now. No, it's not near. So unless it's a different development site.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is Arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Wow, really? Is that normal? Okay, so a lot of this middle part of the map is development areas then. Look at all this. Okay. With how things happen in the game, you sort of don't notice the areas of the map you haven't been to, right? Or the areas that it stops you from going to. That may just be me though, because I don't explore. Okay, yeah, so this is on development site too, because look, water's there. Interesting. 9:38 a.m. Okay, house pretty much destroyed like the last.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner?
You look a bit weird.
What gives?
This is Cole Phelps.
Why is he wearing the helmet
May
with the
have read
suit?
about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of Arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds.
Ah, shit.
Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back.
We've got 2 in one night.
Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
The same model. We'll see if the same names have been serviced in them. Jesus Christ, look at this.
Mal,
Oh, is he going to be friendly?
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in Arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
Yes, exactly.
But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Okay. Is it worth looking at these guys? Can I look at them? Yeah. That's all.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Well, they won't need to be sued then, will they? Maybe we can try and fix that. We can follow him. Where's he going? What you got? Oh, what have I got? Is it the same thing? I mean, if you've not commented on that, it's going to be unimportant. Surely. Where's the boiler? It's inside. An inside boiler. Ah. No, it's a book.
Seems irrelevant.
I don't know where it is. Is that it? No. It's not just like a pile of wreck, right? That I can't inspect because it's just literally shrapnel. I may use the intuition to try and find it. It must be here, right? And I'm just being blind. Right? Surely. Okay, yeah, I know I've not used this before, but this is obviously something here that I'm just being completely blind to find. So, show... Is it just show clues for where I am, right? It's not for everything, is it? Intuition points can be used to highlight undiscovered clues on the map, making them easier to locate. I only want them in this area. Is that okay? Yeah? It's back here, is it? Ah. It's here. Oh, I wasn't looking for a boiler, right?
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Sort of.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel.
Convenient.
What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel.
Uh-huh.
Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay.
Thanks. You've been a big
Yep,
help.
both linked. They're meant to be out the house.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Likes fires.
There he is. See him?
Lock him up and
throw away the key.
Or he might just be like a kinky fire burned down house man. He likes to look at them. Come here.
Stop!
Oh,
LAPD.
whoops. Oh, come on, Cole. You opened the door for him.
Root beers all around, dog.
Fuck's sake. Come here. Gotcha. I hope the intuition hasn't shown clues now for everywhere I go, though. That'd be annoying. I don't think it did that before, did I? When I tested it out.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Isn't this guy?
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarettes and matches, that's fine, isn't it?
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil.
Oh, I see.
Don't you, Herbert?
Oh, no, I've crashed. Oh, fuck. Why? Oh, why? Why it crashed? God damn it. I suppose this is the second time only in how many hours we've played, so I can't complain. I hope it's saved, though. It does normally autosave as you go, right? It's quite a big jump, wasn't there, from when it crashed before in that last mission on the drugs? No. What was the first thing I'd done? Traffic, right? Was it traffic case? The one that ended in the movie set? That was a ball ache. Hopefully there's not much here to catch up on. Where are we? Doing the whole sort of scene again. Right, that's fine. I can just skip through. Right? Oh no, we've already had like a chat. Have we? Okay, so there's only one important thing to find here, is this. That's it. The intuition thing's gone now too, so kind of handy if it would carry on showing clues elsewhere, because I don't want that.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Skippity skip. Right, let's not open the fucking door for him this time. That's fine, right? We're not hardly anywhere behind where we were.
Stop!
Come here. Oh, the fucking fuck you. Cole! Get him! Cole!
When the hell's the food gonna arrive?
So stupid. Oh my god, that turned out so bad. I was expecting the truck to come zooming past when it's over. Pet Cemetery style.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
Right.
So you like fires.
It crashed during the cutscene, right? I'll let it play.
I don't want any trouble.
No, I didn't.
Turn out your.
No, I didn't. We checked this first, didn't we?
You're
That's
a
it.
naughty boy, aren't you?
You're naughty, naughty boy, Herbert.
Keep myself to myself.
Setting fuses with cigarettes. Okay.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio.
Fire radio?
Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? It must be like a fire marshal.
We might want him for questions.
I'd expect he was the one that would look at all this shit, not
Why have you got
Links.
such a hard on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
Oh, come on. Use your brain.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
Oh, insurance for the 4 people that died.
The cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession.
Long him off. Go myself.
I'm gonna make this case.
Oh, I am driving.
Rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Just be a passenger princess and shut up. Right. Do we go to the Gulliver's Travel Agency? Yes. 2 winners of a competition and then their houses burn. Seems pretty easy to figure out what has happened here. 10:01 a.m. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Cool advertisement. After me.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company. Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate. Do you mind if I take a look at that?
These competitions were real? Yep, this one cancelled.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Flying boats to Catalina Islands. These were also going, this family. Morelli. Interesting, no? Does this not matter? Okay. This family. Who were the other Vics? There was someone else on. There was another Vic, right? What were their house? Stephens, that's it.
Here they are. Stephens.
It's always Catalina. Okay. You actually hold quite a lot of competitions then, do you? There's quite a lot of people going to the Catalina Islands. Suburban redevelopment. Do you know much about that? Maybe they're in cahoots. Just get people out of the houses. Some of them burn down. Some of them they just don't know. Change the locks.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. There's not much to tell.
No.
They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
Is there more to say here, my man? Someone's just so fucking suspicious of everyone. He's keeping very hard eye contact. You are a salesman. How good of a liar are you? Probably very good. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. A promotion's mailing list covers half of LA. There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Ugh, it's either doubt or true, isn't it? Shall I go with truth?
So they are not a government agency? I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Okay. And this contest, that seems to get quite a lot of winners.
I'm told the tickets were a prize. Yes, they were. You do a lot of these prizes. Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Okay, so what do I go with here? Is it like a doubt or a liar? I guess a doubt.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky? Christ. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family? Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Mm-hmm. They are in cahoots.
Thanks for your help. No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family. You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now. I suppose so.
Good. Down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked.
50? Are you good man, Cunningham?
Is it put your money where your words are? Don't just say empty words.
Great.
$50 is quite a bit back then, isn't it? Okay. The development, right? To go to next. With a bit of information there to use against them too, I think, maybe.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Uh-huh. I want to talk to Walter.
Great partners must think alike.
Whereabouts is the main office? Is it here? Elysian Fields Development Site, 11:32 a.m. Hello, you're not Walter. Who are you?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the Redevelopment Fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
So what? It's saying that someone who's sponsoring a development site has done it? It's Elysian? If they'd put money into the project and then people in those houses weren't taking their money, then I guess they would have cause to remove them other ways, right? In various ways. Because a development fund, right, would have donators, and I guess this Elysian is a big one. I guess we'll be coming to this fire marshal often. Kind of like going to the coroner.
We came as soon as we could.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Oh, you found a boiler then? I couldn't find this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Because he took it before me, I guess.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
Were any of those names? Reginald Varley.
Theory, and it's a
Was
theory.
there one of those on the other one?
I don't have
I thought it was
enough
Matthew
evidence
Ryan
to
or
prove
something.
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light.
Oh, we're doing a science lesson.
You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oh, I wasn't great at chemistry. What are each of these things? The Bunsen burner surely should go on the end, shouldn't it? Seems silly not to. I don't know what these two are. I guess that's like some sort of valve, so that would go first, would it? Like to turn it on and off. And I don't know what this is. What did you say these things were? I've forgotten. Did that make sense? Oh no, that's a balloon. So that'd go last. Yes. Right. Because to get the gas would blow the balloon. No? Pick it up. Put it in here.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Is he telling me this is wrong? The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's going to be late. Yeah, that's in the right place then, no? So is it the other two that are the wrong way around?
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, I've only got one right. So this way around then. Oh, he hasn't commented on that being the right way. Okay, so I was right. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, right? The gas would go into the Bunsen, and then the little switch would control the gas into the balloon.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Yep. Makes sense.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs.
Thank you.
See you at the next show.
You're welcome, Cole Phelps. 2, come on. But I know I'm an adulterer. Treat me with respect. Actually, I don't deserve it. Treat me like the butt end of your shoe. I would. I'd be very rude to him as well. I'd like act professional like everyone else is doing. Do my job, right? But I wouldn't like him.
Show?
The next fire. You should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires.
Fire!
He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
InstaHeat Factory. Going full circle. From Traffic, right? InstaHeat was from Traffic, one of them. The one where there was murder? Was that the one? I forget which one that is. No, someone tried to fake their own death in a car, right? Left it at a rail station. I think it was that one.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see.
The pig.
Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Not on your life, Buster.
Is it this way? Oh, hello.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
I remember seeing this advertisement.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Is this what everyone else had? That also puts suspicion on these guys, doesn't it? If they want to change their boilers, make people get new boilers. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
That'd put liability on them, wouldn't it?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
Ah!
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
Okay, keep going.
It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's very forthcoming, isn't it? If it was something to do with his own stuff, he's not first thinking, I need to protect my company. Can you tell me more about this model?
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing...
Unless he's trying to shift liability.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Uh-huh. 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 Okay, there might be a doubt. Is there anything to say that there is things wrong? I don't think there's anything in particular to say that these things are wrong. Go over doubt.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe.
So he knows some of them are. Oh, you're opening yourself to liability here, mate. Heater service history.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
All right.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Right.
Sure, of course they are.
Really? I don't think there's anything to say they're not. So I guess it's another doubt. Yeah. Oh.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Did I have evidence?
Installers, then.
Okay.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
All right. So not engineers, just people who've installed them in.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
What could I have said then? There. As a lawyer.
There. Around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy.
Right. There was a name, right, that he said.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
No, but there might be ones that pop up on the service list of the ones we've already seen.
By R&I. Cross-reference for arson.
Matthew Ryan, right?
See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
And Reginald Varley.
Right ahead.
They're two names I know.
This town's dangerous.
Thank you, Ivan. Where's your phone? Where's your phone? Ah.
One of these days.
Maybe there's evidence I could have looked around this building.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Keep talking. Someday you'll
I
say
need to
something
know if any of the
intelligent.
following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William.
Oh. What the fuck has happened here? Why is Firefox opened? Oh, it did pause me. Good. Sorry, my Firefox just randomly opened and popped up and took over my screen. Weird.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Only one?
Ryan Matthew.
Yep.
Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
No arson?
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young
Only one known for arson. Right, two of those names you already know of. Okay.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Do you often employ criminals? Huh?
I swear, this town is going.
Do you have an
straight to
address
hell.
for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Are we going to have to choose one?
Beverly and Mariposa currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I'm gonna suck the hell out of you.
Here. Happy now?
Yes, I am, very.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Is there one here? I can't actually see the names. Where is it? Where did it ding dong? Ding dong! Get it! Get it! Where is it? Okay. Water Clements, okay. What's this? This is the one that's been done for arson before.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
A fellow traveller? What does that mean? You mean like he's a gypsy? Why am I reading this? I don't need to read that, do I? Well, there's nothing suspicious in there, really, is there? What are the other ones? Matthew Ryan, that's who I thought originally. Oh, weird. Okay. Maybe he posted it through into his locker.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Makes more sense, right? He's got a whole fucking stock of them in here.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
All right, I'll go with Matthew Ryan as number 1 at the moment. Players?
Incidental.
Yeah, not important. Nothing at the bottom now. Okay, and the last locker, the good guy apparently, according to the boss. Mosquito wire.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Maybe he's number 1 then. Are they empty?
Varley has a problem with bugs.
How many come in a pack? Because if it's only 1, then I guess it's okay. Once he's probably planning his next move. Alright.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favored choice of ignition by arsonists.
Mm-hmm.
Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Okay.
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Think that's all. Right.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
I think we start with Varley because the coil's there, and then we'll go to Ryan and then the other guy.
You got a problem, pal?
Oh, fade to black. What's happening? Someone committing a fire right now on their job? Looks like it. Actually, that makes sense. If it is that guy, he would have brought the coils with him, huh? Already. He wouldn't leave him in his locker. This is probably not him. I bet it's the Ryan. Shit. If we choose the wrong guy to go to, is the house going to set on fire? Oh, balls. Not balls. Who do we go to? Right? Fuck. I reckon it might be Ryan. He'd bring the coils with him, wouldn't he? Oh, shit. I don't know. He's an anarchist.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
I think we're going to get this wrong.
Been a while.
You were in combat.
If they're giving, like,
In 1917.
commentary for this guy, though, I'll follow through.
You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
They're talking about him, right? So I'm guessing it might be this guy. I don't think it is it? I bet it's the Matthew guy. This doesn't look like the cutscene. Yeah, it's not him.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh, he's making a runner, though. Well, he's wanted for murder, though, isn't he? So that's probably where. Can I aim the gun? Stop. Stop. Oh. Stop. Come on, get him.
Stop or I will shoot!
It's a red herring, isn't it? The mosquito wire been in the locker. Because if he was going to set the house onto the fire, he would have took the key with him.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm going to take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on.
All right, that's why he's ran.
So far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is
Arson?
Yeah, it's not him.
You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Can we at least look at the other guys too? We're not going to just stop at this guy, are we? Surely, right? Still going to investigate, yeah? I think we go to Ryan. Here's one with all the anarchist posters. It's just around the corner anyway. You'd think he would have ran off if hearing the gunshot I fired. If he was doing something naughty.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Will you?
Hold it, Ryan. I said
he's running too. They're all wanted for stuff though, is it? The actual first guy, the Clemens guy, is the only one who's been having an arson record, isn't he? So maybe it is that guy.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in.
Oh,
I'll
my
take out
God.
the van.
Whoa.
He's going to kill
Jesus
those men.
Christ.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Oh my
Switch me
God.
off.
I flipped it back over. Great.
Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
What happened?
Out of the way.
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's
There
running.
you go.
Running
Surely.
don't mean nothing.
We got him? I can't get out.
Watch out, everyone!
Oh!
Behind your head.
What was that? Was that me?
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Okay. I guess we're going with all of them and then we're going to question each one at the stage and pin it on one of them, aren't we? That's what's happening here. Alright. Alright. So far, nothing obvious to pin on either of them. They both ran, but I've not caught them doing anything. Alright, so we actually go to the guy who was wanted for arson now. Bet it's him then. Right. Is it you? You look like you're dressed a bit more suspicious. Are you?
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
It's not running. Oh, this one's been questions. Oh, okay. I can ask you about your friends. Knowledge of Varley?
You know Reginald Barley?
No?
No.
Can't say I do.
Oh, shut up. You work with him. God's sake. Which one is this proving this is a liar? How can I prove this is a liar? What was his name? Varley. Heater service by Ryan. I guess I'll say heater service by Varley, right? I guess I'll probably say that. Is there anything else in here that I could... List of gas fitters? Right, okay, that worked too. List of Insta-Heat, water heat installers and service providers. Right. Okay, I think that would work. The gas fitters and the service, they should both work, I would have thought.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Well, that kind of changes the question, that bit, doesn't it? I say, you know Varley, can't say I do. And then I go about a criminal list of people working there. What's that got to do with me? Can't say I'm behind that. What a weird answer. This should work. If it doesn't work, then it's just a case of like being put into like a pigeonhole of the answers he wants you to say.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
Like that should work. The list of gas fitters, you work with each other. Stupid. Employment with Insta-Heat.
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
What? Liar.
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the record.
This is, I guess, is where I say the boiler
I don't remember
service
even
by him.
working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the
I should have
place.
said that with the other one, I guess. The boilers rather than the list.
Got?
What's your name? Which one are you? Which one are you? I've forgotten. Clemens. Oh, I don't actually have one that's done by you. I don't actually have one that's done by you. You like fires, you serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue, you manipulated the regulator valve. So it's a doubt, then. Okay.
You're off the hook. For now.
I bet this is wrong, isn't it?
Insta-Heat hires
Okay.
arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What? Sorry? I've worked as a fitter all my life, put everything I had into that house, and my fucking mud shark of a wife gets rewarded in this assessment. She's blowing spics 2 at a time when I'm at work, and she gets the house. And burnt the house down, and he's being congratulated for being a criminal. Alright. Maybe it isn't this guy. Knowledge of Ryan?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't know the name.
All right, so it's not the fitters list. It's going to be the service of the boiler then, which is what I was saying is
You
stupid.
and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Oh, is this not at all to do with the service things? And instead, it's the pamphlets. You have here. You have this. This pamphlet that he also has in his lockers. Do both either of them work?
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
It's annoying I missed stuff from the first one because I reckon that might help me pin it on one of the guys at the station. No, it's one of the other two. It's just figuring out which one it is.
3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
Uh-huh.
Let's get to the station and close this case.
So it's either the guy who had a coil in his locker, which I think might be a red herring, because why would he leave it in his locker? Or the guy with the pamphlets who wants anarchy. If someone wanted to employ one of them to do it, would they choose the guy who likes anarchy and chaos? Maybe. Whereas the other guy was on like a warrant, right, for murder, right? It's a bit risky for him to be setting fires, isn't it? The third guy. I reckon it's Brian.
That bum took a swipe and put him down in my sap.
Right. Interview room, Ron, I guess, first.
I have 2 suspects. Phelps, you got nothing.
Oh.
Biggs. Ryan's waiting for you in
Oh.
interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins.
Rude.
You practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, charging a suspect with closed case. Yeah, we've been through this sort of thing before. Let's start with 1. Which one are you? Ryan, is it? Or the other guy? I forgot.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
Ryan.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Okay. Why'd you have this literature in your locker?
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Does he have anything to know what he's talking about? This heater was destroyed after being serviced by you. Is that good proof? I don't think so. Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company? I have no idea what you're talking about. It could be something to go on. I could see what the lie says. Yeah, let's see what the lie says.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
I don't think that really helps. It's either this as lie or it's doubt. Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company? Yeah, they're just saying that he just serviced one and then it blew up. It was destroyed. I mean, that would work. Do you think that would work? This was blown up after being serviced by you. That could work. I'm going to go with it.
So you
I
know
wasn't.
just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
Should cover it out. Right, Insta-Heat Model 70.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Is this now what I do? I guess that's not to say that he knew how to do that, though, is it? This was at the Stefan's one, no? I think I'm gonna go with doubt. I'll go with doubt because it's either this again or something else. But I feel like I've maybe found what the point of this evidence was, right? To point me to this guy in the first place. Go for doubt.
You expect me to
fuck.
believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
For God's sake. I get confused, I think, with the sort of pigeonholing of answers, because I feel like some of mine could be used as a segue into things. At least like how my brain would work in dealing with it. And it just ends up getting like fucked. I reckon, again, that probably was what I tried going the first time, isn't it? And like, to me, that those two things are very similar answers and questions that we've just been through. He said he didn't know anything about the fires, right? You would prove that he was the last person to service it, and say that he doesn't know how to reverse it. It could have been the same thing. Say, well, you're an engineer, right? Surely you can do that, but your name has been on the service for the heater. Let's just plod on. Suburban redevelopment.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I guess that one is a doubt, because why would he know about that? Like, the competition ticket was won by the people's house that blew up. Like, that could be a segue onto something, isn't it? But why would he know specifically? Maybe, like, that Model 70 could have been used as the other liar proof, that question beforehand. I guess this is a doubt.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk.
Interesting.
He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Okay. Interesting. New clue. Attempted murder charge?
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well, no, this one's true. A lie, I mean. Sorry.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
We have a record, mate. We're the police. Brian's criminal record shows prior convictions for contempt and assault. That is what I said, right? Not like, did I say murder? Yeah, history of violence. Yeah, it's fine. There you go.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family.
Your family?
And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Oh, it's not the one you work for.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure.
Would he then set fire to other people's houses after his own blew up in a fire?
Until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Probably not. I don't think so. I reckon it's the other guy now. Maybe it's not a red herring at all, and it is literally the smoking gun in his locker.
Procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Where is Farley? Where's interview room 2? This way. Where are you bogging at?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Okay, I only have one question to ask.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue?
Go on, lie to my face. Lie to my face. Do it.
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though.
Liar.
I'm flat out on new installations.
Liar.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not?
That's true.
How can you prove that I was?
Well, I can prove it, but like you could be forgetful of what houses you've been to, couldn't you? That is reasonable. What was his name again? So I get the right one. Farley. Here you go. Your name is in the service thingy in the boiler.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban.
Ah!
Yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Okay. Alright, that's not evidence then, is it? Model?
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Wow, you're a very bad liar. But is it a liar or a doubt? Do I have evidence to say he deliberately sabotaged the water heater at the Sawyer house? This thing, right, the regulator valve, said that it was the wrong way around. So that would work, right?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind.
Your
Where
boss
is the evidence that I have done
said
anything?
that valve had been reversed. So if this doesn't work, then I'm confused.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
Your boss said that there was evidence of that being reversed. So how is that not proof? I have no concrete evidence for either of these guys.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I think it's him. I have nothing else to do. I've clearly missed things to give me concrete evidence. Ah, for fucking shit, cunt bastard. Like, there's nothing else to do here, is there? Sake. God's sake, man. I don't understand why that doesn't work, right? What the fuck did it say on the log? It's just so annoying, isn't it, sometimes? I swear. Where is the evidence that I've done anything to contribute to this fire? Well, is the last person to service the fucking thing, and the valve had been turned in reverse, according to his boss. That should have worked. Was there something like specific I was meant to say instead? That said that? Was it this guy's statement? Like, that's the same thing, isn't it? That's basically what I said. I should have chose that instead. That's what I was saying. Oh, like that should work. They both should work. I think it's this guy. I'm going with this guy. I'm going with this fucking guy. Yeah, the fucking thing in his like locker too.
Took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Like, I don't know why I couldn't like, go on to talk about that. I guess it's because I got that one wrong. I'm going with you.
Reginald Varley.
I don't have concrete evidence on either of them.
And for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Surely it couldn't have been the other guy. If he's burnt down like a house before, if his wife in it can burn down other people's, can he? I don't know.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk.
Was it the Brian guy?
You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Did we have to try again, or is it literally just like case closed? Because I like that. If so, it's the first time in a case where consequences happen with your actions of getting things wrong, right? 2 stars. I guess it was the other guy.